Hello everyone, you might know me as the famous Jordanian. But today, I'm going to tell you some things about a river. Now I know this might be boring, but it's cool to learn about some features of a river, and many more. Now let's begin. The start of a river is called the source. This is the place where the river begins its journey towards the sea. Rivers can have more than one source, and tributaries, where different strands of rivers and streams join together to form one river. The start of a river is also sometimes called headwater. The second part of the river is called the meander. Meanders are produced when water in the stream channel erodes the sediments of an outer bend of a stream bank and deposits this and other sediment on subsequent inner bends downstream. This process reinforces the riffle pool structure of a stream. Now this might be boring for some people, but if you do find this boring, click off this video. But if you still want more info about this, continue watching. The next step of a river is called the tributary. A tributary is a freshwater stream that feeds into a larger stream or river. The larger, or parent, river is called the main stem. The point where a tributary meets the main stem is called the confluence. Tributaries, also called affluents, do not flow directly into the ocean. The next one is called confluence. A confluence can occur in several configurations, at the point where a tributary joins a larger river, main stem, or where two streams meet to become the source of a river of a new name, such as the confluence of the Monongahela and Allegheny rivers at Pittsburgh, forming the Ohio River. The next one is the river. Don't worry, we have a couple left. So, a river is a ribbon-like body of water that flows downhill from the force of gravity. A river can be wide and deep, or shallow enough for a person to wade across. A flowing body of water that is smaller than a river is called a stream, creek, or brook. Some rivers flow year-round, while others flow only during certain seasons or when there has been a lot of rain. The largest rivers can be thousands of miles long. The erosional power of rivers can form geologic wonders like the Grand Canyon. Next is the Oxbow Lake. Oxbow lakes are stillwater lakes. This means that water does not flow into or out of them. There is no stream or spring feeding the lake, and it doesn't have a natural outlet. Oxbow lakes often become swamps or bogs, and they often dry up as their water evaporates. After that is the levee. A levee is a natural or artificial wall that blocks water from going where we don't want it to go. Levees may be used to increase available land for habitation or divert a body of water so the fertile soil of a river or seabed may be used for agriculture. They prevent rivers from flooding cities in a storm surge. Almost there. Next is the channel. In physical geography and hydrology, a channel is a landform on which a relatively narrow body of water is situated, such as a river, river delta, or strait. While the channel typically refers to a natural formation, the cognate term canal denotes a similar artificial structure. Typically next is called the delta. A delta is a wetland area that forms as river waters empty into a larger body of water. The wetland area is created by the buildup of sediment, dirt and rock, where a river empties into a larger body of water. Next is quite simple. Next is the estuary. Estuaries and their surrounding wetlands are bodies of water usually found where rivers meet the sea. Estuaries are home to unique plant and animal communities that have adapted to brackish water, a mixture of fresh water draining from the land and salty seawater. Finally, the mouth. The place where a river enters a lake, a larger river, or the ocean is called its mouth. River mouths are places of much activity. As a river flows, it picks up sediment from the river bed, eroding banks, and debris on the water. The river mouth is where much of this gravel, sand, silt, and clay, called alluvium, is deposited. When large amounts of alluvium are deposited at the mouth of a river, a delta is formed. The river slows down at the mouth, so it doesn't have the energy to carry all the silt, sand, and clay anymore. These sediments form the flat, usually triangle-shaped land of a delta. Examples of deltas are the Nile River Delta in Egypt and the Mississippi River Delta in the U.S. state of Louisiana. And that's the end of all the facts I know about a river. So thank you for watching this long video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you all later.